Hey guys, welcome back and come with me as we go to Orlando, Florida. All right, so technically we stayed in Kissimmee, but yeah, we're going to Orlando. While we were in Kissimmee, we stayed at the MC Suites at Sunset Walk. And if you know Kissimmee, then you know the reason for the season. We were going to Disney World. All right. So this embassy is basically brand new. They're still building. While we were staying there, I think they're finishing up two more buildings while we were there. And since it is fairly new, you do have access to Margaritaville, which is like right across the pond, to their, I think, pool area and all of the poolside activities since they're still building. Now, this embassy is really special because it is a condo hotel. Yeah, that's right. You can not only purchase it, but you can just book it like a regular hotel room. So the room that we booked was a two-bedroom, two bath with a balcony view of the pool condo hotel. All right. So it consisted of a full kitchen. It had your oven, the stove, microwave, sink, refrigerator, and dishwasher. All dishware and silverware was included as well. And I love that right here at the counter space that you had enough room for six people. In the living room area, I love that green accent wall. It was very beautiful, and you can see whoever designed this room did an amazing job. So to the right is the king room. You had a king size bed. It had a nice little desk area as well as a ceiling fan in here. And y'all, I love a ceiling fan because we need the air to circulate 24/7. Okay. Now the star of the show was the bathroom. Y'all, I love this bathroom. I think when I was looking for a hotel, this is what made me book. It was so spa-like and it was giving fancy, honey. Now, what I will say is what I would have liked more is closet space, but that's okay. I just put my luggage in the hallway in the closet. Okay, that's fine. So I love the sunken tub. I also love the gold accents that they had in this bathroom and that shower. Listen, when I move into my dream home, my shower gonna be the same size, and then it had like dual shower heads in the shower as well. When I say living my life in this bathroom, your girl was living her best life. And then it also had a separate toilet room in this bathroom as well. And yeah, I've seen that, but I mean, who don't love a separate toilet room? Hello, especially when you on vacation. Now, here is the closet that I was talking about. It does have your extra linens as well as your safe and some additional cabinets now at the bottom. Once you leave out, the door behind the entry can serve as a washer dryer hookup, and then there's an extra closet where I did put my luggage right there. I love that mirror. That's why I got ready to check out the fit. And here is the second additional bathroom. Now, it is kind of identical to the owner suite, except for that it just has the shower tub combo in here, and it does have a private toilet area as well, just without a door. So once you leave out of here and go across the hall, here is your second bedroom, and it comes with two queen size beds. Okay, so it was just three of us, but of course you could have accommodated way more people in this hotel room, and those beds were super comfortable. Chloe used both of those while we were there. She would just hop across, which bed am I gonna sleep in tonight? And I like that it had the USB plugs, it had book reading lights, it also had night lights. Now her closet that she had in her room was super cute, and you see that it had enough like hanging space for children, and I thought it was so cute. And I did take out her clothes and I placed them into the little cubbies. As you go outside through the living room to the balcony, you do have two seats out there, and you have a view of not only the pool area but also Margaritaville. You can see that across the way, and you also really can see Sunset Walk. So the balcony area was really nice, and it was covered well, so you weren't out in the sun while you were out on the balcony. Also, I mean, it is Sunset Walk, and the sunsets were beautiful there. Now, here we go to Oasis, which is the pool area, and it was so much fun. Okay, we loved it here. Now, you do check in once you go through the gate. Here's where you can also purchase sunscreen. They had pool toys, baby. They had Dipping Dots that I was real hyped about, and you can also reserve a cabana, which I think they had a $50 special, and you can see the menu for the poolside restaurant that they had as well. Now you can see they had a little kiddie section that Chloe, listen, thoroughly enjoyed. And they also had their pool, which was open to everyone. And there was enough seating. I think that was for the amount of people that can actually have capacity at this hotel. And it was just so cute. Look at the little bucket that was there. And now, once you leave the children's side, as you walk and see Chloe met some friends, they were playing in actual sand, and my girl was finding seashells. And we all know that Orlando does not have an actual beach, so I thought that was really neat for them to have here at the poolside. So as you go out now, if you've been to Florida, you know it's real sunny. So I was trying to figure out what was going to be my shady area. I actually moved like three times until I actually found like a really good spot for me to sit in because sugar melts in the heat, and I had to make sure that I was covered. Now, here's a view of what the cabana looks like. Now, I really feel like they need to add us maybe like a little ceiling fan, give us a TV or something for us to get excited about these cabanas. But if you are a mom or you just want to get your kids out of the sun, then I mean, I get it. Now, I did enjoy their pool as well. The pool was large enough for there to be enough space for everyone and not to feel like you were climbing on top of each other while you were sitting out here. And this, of course, was Chloe's favorite spot while we were out on this vacation. Now, we would say Disney World, but no, honey, she wanted to be in the pool or to the arcade, which we will get to that later. So here is the poolside restaurant that they had, and it was really, really nice. I enjoyed all of the TVs that they had out there, and it was fully covered. Here's your view that you can see Margaritaville, which, fun fact, I was going to book there first, and then this is how I stumbled upon Embassy. And I'm going to always choose Embassy. So would I recommend this condo hotel? Definitely yes. All right. Bye.